Vhagar has got to be across the board 100% the sneakiest dragon we have ever seen in anything, in any media, because there's no way, because this is the second time, because the first time it was like, okay, grandma's out for blood because the young whippersnapper Luke and his dragon lashed out a little bit, so Vagar was like, okay, I'm gonna show you what a hit looks like, and snuck that man from the clouds. And we were bamboozled. We were like, okay, there was a thunderstorm, visibility was low, so it's kind of easy in the clouds and the lightning and the dark smoke of the flames that you're gonna lose track of a dragon the size of a fucking castle. But when I tell you that this episode had me perplexed, because homegirl went from middle of the fight crashing into the battlefield, getting up, shaking the dust off, doing a whole sassy walk towards the castle, and then catching Meleys completely off guard. Because there's no way Vagar's big ass, 100% visibility, 360 all around me. I can see everything that's going on for miles. There's no way visibly I'm losing track of a dragon that's bigger than the castle that I'm attempting to defend. There's also no way that this dragon is gonna sneak me from the fucking coast, popping up behind the friggin' castle as though she's the Jason Voorhees of the Game of Thrones universe. Because Meleys 100% got snuck. And I was like, how? Because your big ass went from lumbering inside of that fucking hole in the ground across the battlefield, causing death and destruction on an immeasurable scale, and then just teleported right behind the castle to sneak Meleys when she was free and clear on her fly back to Dragonstone. I am upset. Oh boy, I am upset because it kills one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite dragons. Like between Meleys the Red She Dragon and Caraxes, those are my two favorite design dragons, mostly because they're red, but there's other reasons. They're my two favorite design dragons. But and it's the look, dog. Like I one of the things I can honestly give to House of the Dragon is the fact that it kind of gives the dragons like this personality that we kind of sort of got in regards to like Drogon being like the alpha and the other two just kind of following me everywhere. But it's the look back at Rhaenys, like two old veterans, like two women who have survived wars, flying off thinking, okay, it's time for us to just retire. This was the last hurrah. And then she gets snuck. And she's in the jaws of Vagar. And she looks back at Rhaenys one more time. And there's that idea behind the link, right? The connection that the riders have with their dragons. Oh my god. Like there's a part of me that really wants like just a I want that in a book because I want the internal monologue of what that felt like something that's been bonded to you, like this mythical creature that's been bonded to you for decades. What does it feel like when you're both tired, you're both in sync, you both want to go home? This no more fighting. This is our last battle. And what does it feel like when she died? Because I feel as though if that dragon could talk, when it looked back at Rhaenys, it said, I'm going first. I'll see you soon. And that fucked me up. Like, it really fucked me up. I didn't think I was going to be super emotional over the death of both. I mean, I knew I was going to kind of sort of be emotional because they were my favorite characters, but I didn't think I was going to be overly emotional about the deaths of both. I can't even fucking remember her name because I'm so mad. like, like, I. Oh boy, I gotta give it to Game of Thrones, man, because it's that last look that the dragon gives her, and then just like that Like I said, it's like she looked back at Rhaenys and she was just like, I'm going first. I'll see you soon. And then she died. And then the moment she died, Rhaenys was just like, not even gonna fight it. Miles above the clouds, plummeting to my doom. I'm following my girl. And then she was gone too. If this is how this first death is gonna have me, I'm not prepared for the rest of these deaths in Game of Thrones. Like I'm not prepared for the rest of these deaths at all. The rest of these deaths are gonna absolutely fuck me up, like across the board. I can already tell. I'm low key emotional right now. I'm low key emotional right now. Like if this was the first major death and this is what it's doing to me, I'm not prepared for what's going to be happening for the rest of the season. Oh boy, we're in for a long one.